Welcome back, everyone. We're in episode 9 of the Southern Miss Rebuilding Series. We are in the 2027 off season. We actually have our first player trying to leave early. Let's see if we can keep him here. Okay, national championship or $2.9 million. Wow, that's a lot of money for an offensive lineman. He is really good. He does want to go first round. The chances of us winning a national championship are essentially zero, but also giving up nearly $3 million is a tough decision. I think I'm going to go cash. Because I could make this promise, it would definitely lose us 6 points of coach integrity. So I'm going to pay the money to keep him. Okay, some of our guys that are leaving or graduating. Caden Bates. Caden Bates is one of our better quarterbacks that we've ever had. Probably easily the best one. He's going to go the first round. McClure's going to go sixth round. Surprisingly, Colvin's not getting a draft grade. Samonte's not getting drafted. So we'll have two guys drafted. Okay, let's see how many guys want to transfer. We definitely need some more talent on the defensive side of the football. So if a couple of guys on offense want to transfer and they're not going to play, probably just going to let them go so we can find some guys who can help us play a little bit better defense. Okay, got a lot of guys who want to leave. Let's see. He does have a potential. This receiver, Lyles, has a potential as well. However, they're not very highly rated overall. They could have some good jumps, though. Fourth in the depth chart, though. What does he want? 50% of snaps. I just don't see him getting that. It costs a lot to keep him. Too much, in my opinion. 76 overall defensive safety, 40% snaps. Pay. I think we're gonna let him go. An A minus running back who's a freshman. What's he want? 50 carries as a third running back? I think he can get that. We can make sure of that. So we're gonna keep Scott. So I think we're gonna let Blue, Lyles, Dockery, and Boykin transfer out. Anyone we need to cut? They're saying we should probably cut these linemen, but the nice potential there. Now, B minus potential is not that great. That would give us another guy we can add for the transfer portal. I agree. He's probably never going to play. Okay, check out everyone. A D plus safety? Yeah, we don't need him. This quarterback's probably never going to play, so we're going to cut him. He's a walk on, so it doesn't really matter. It won't help us open a spot up, but we're going to cut him anyway. Let's make sure we add some DBs. Okay, so we have 9 spots open. Maybe we can add some good talent. Okay, let's see where Bates got drafted at. Number 15 overall. Not bad. Okay, we got any good talent coming? Ooh, this is like one of the weaker talents. Hopefully some of these guys want to come here though. Definitely need him. I don't know if you want to come here or not, but Emmanuel would be great for us. Frank Shields, even though he doesn't have high potential, he does have a decent rating, so we'll give it a look. So Hall of Fame, no Southern Miss players. However, we do get 3 Ring of Honor players. Rutledge played 43 games for us. Donovan played 55 games for us. And Bates, of course, had some great All American seasons as well. Actually, Donovan was a 2-time All American. Nice. Okay, record updates. No Southern Miss players, but some great quarterbacks. Stats. Jonathan Joyce sets the rushing record. Dominic Riley, only 23 touchdowns. I bet you that'll pass pretty quick. All right, Bates and Samante set all kind of career records at Southern Miss. Uh, we have a couple other guys. Donovan, of course, set some great records for us. Single season, Bates a ton, having the best year Southern Miss quarterbacks ever had. And he set plenty of game records. Walk-ins, 6 for 6, nice. Okay. Let's see if we can get some recruits. Find some guys we can use to help us get over the hump. Okay, we have no target, so we can just add those transfers. Just checking out. Looks like we might need some more offensive linemen. So we'll keep offensive linemen on the list. We need a good quarterback, offensive line, corner. Let's check our defensive line quickly. And you might have noticed that now when I go to my team in the off season, it's only showing the guys who will be playing for us next season. That's one of the recent updates that went on. It shows you the recruits as well. Kind of shows you instantly what kind of talent you need to bring in. So I could use another receiver. I know I let the other guys go, but I think we can get someone a little bit better. So receiver, quarterback, could do a tight end. Offensive line is looking pretty good because even though these guys are kind of lower rated, they do have high potential for some large jumps. We have a lot of guys with good potential. We might add one offensive lineman. Kicker, we're good. Defensive line, good potential, but a lot of low ratings, so we can add a defensive lineman. Linebacker, we need to add two good linebackers. Even though we have some good potential coming, they're not ready yet. Corner, we need to add two. Safety will be okay. So let's go ahead and add some of these guys in for recruiting. Don't need a running back. Don't need a kicker. Don't need a safety. Okay. We'll try to look for anyone B or more potential. And only transfer players. We have a couple other things he's added. The arrows can go quickly to switch the things you want. I kind of like the drop down boxes, so we'll stick with that for now. Okay, let's check for guys that want to come here. Okay, Freddie Ash wants to come. Braden Rich. Just checking out quarterbacks quickly. You know what? Let's go ahead and turn this to only 75 or above. A true freshman, Amari French. A minus. But we would have him for 4 years. Definitely got to consider him. No, let's look through all the quarterbacks first, then we'll come back. Let's see. Can I? There we go. We'll look for the highest rated player. So only an 81. We would be tied for Houston in interest, so it would be a battle. An 80 and an A minus. We're slightly behind Arizona. 78 and A. We would be his number one target. He'd be a junior. 76 and A minus. Would be slightly ahead of everyone there. I think we're going to go with Maury French. We have a pretty nice advantage over anyone who's interested in him. So we should get him pretty well, probably without spending any cash. We might add Asher Jordan just to have a backup option. Okay, pretty good with that. Okay, so now we're going to take quarterback off this list so we can look for guys who can help us. We'll probably go ahead and sort by interest score ahead, so we can find some guys who want to come here. Okay, Brendan Manning, 78 A plus. We only have him for 1 year, but it could be a great year, so we're going to add him. Henry Robinson, 80 but B minus. We would have him for 3 years though. Alan Lovett, 78 overall, A minus, have him for 2 years. I think we're going to add him. A lot of good defensive linemen that we can add, so it's enough receivers to go for, I'm thinking. So let's take a look. An 81, we are ahead of everyone else. We're going to add him. He is an A overall player. We only have him for a year. Would have Dustin Griffin for 2 years. We're ahead of everybody. Let's add him. We would have Ingram for 3 seasons, and he's an A minus. We'll add him. '81 and a B. I think we'll add Caden, leaving Ole Miss. Can come to Southern Miss. Won't have to go too far. Cody Wiseman and Joe Browning, 2 guys we can add. We should be decently ahead. Now we're tied with Boston College for interest, so that's going to be a very good battle, but I think it's worth it. True freshman, Hutchinson. Let's see if he played any for Alabama. He did play 5 games, so he will be a sophomore. I mean, I think definitely worth it. We'll also add Ramsey. Let's see, right now we have 12 targets, only 9 scholarships. We're not getting everybody, I'm sure, so. How far behind are we on him? We're 1 point behind Boston College. I say try for it. Brennan Sneed, 1 point behind Hawaii. Go for it. Maybe we'll look for a couple of guys who are some freshmen. Gordon, how far behind? We're only 3 points behind Temple and Buffalo. Tough to get him, but we're going to try. Ian Fields, an offensive lineman. Auburn is the number one choice, but he should have a redshirt year coming up. Yes, he does, so that's big. It's crazy how he played all his freshman year, but hardly played his sophomore year. Definitely someone to take, though. 5 points behind North Texas. We can add the tight end Hadley since we're not really good at tight end. Haynes is an 82. How far behind are we? Texas at 96. I doubt we get him. Caden Butts. We're 7 behind Arizona. Aiden Cannon. We're probably 7 behind him. No, 6. We can add him too. Okay, let's see if we can get these guys. Okay, a lot of new talent that could be coming to us. Hopefully we can pick some of these guys up. Okay, on to week 2. And probably this week we'll add a couple of guys who don't really have interest anywhere else, just in case we miss out on a few guys here. So let's add a few recruits at the bottom. '67 A quarterback, gotta add him. A minus players, also guys we could probably add. A overall, A plus, Jonathan John. Definitely need to pick him up. Probably move him to the front. Some other great guys to add. And of course, I mean, we're not trying to get these guys, but in case we miss out on anybody we're trying to recruit and we need to pick up some guys, definitely could help us. Can always add a kicker. Why not? Okay, let's go ahead and offer these guys scholarships. And then going to week 3, we'll go ahead and try to set up the order we need to make sure we pick up the players we need. But we don't have to do that yet. Okay, let's check and see how we're doing in our main recruits. Okay, we're leading on French and Jordan. Manning, love it. Frederick, Griffin. So actually, we're leading on our top 8 choices. We're slightly behind on Wiseman, only 45 points. Browning, that's someone we really want to pick up. Hutchison, it's close. Maybe I should take a pitch and add to him. We're ahead on some other guys. We just have a lot of guys we need. So let's move around some players. We can definitely move Jordan down some. I mean, he's going to be a great quarterback, I believe, but don't think we're going to need him. Well, actually, now I think about it, let me just check out French's stats and Jordan's stats just to compare to make sure. So not much of a runner, but French has good accuracy. We can definitely improve these other ratings. Let's check out Jordan. Has great arm strength. Accuracy and quarterback IQ, of course, can improve. It's a tough decision for both of them. We'll just have to keep looking. Move Jordan a few more spots down. Let's go ahead and move Browning to the top. We can move Hutchison to the top. Do a little bit of moving here. Okay, so on to week 3. No, actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and get Gordon and Hutchison some better pitches. But who do I want to take from? Maybe we'll take from Jordan. Gordon, is there anyone we're really, really far? Okay, French. We don't really want to take away from him yet. Love it. We're already up 1,000. Is an offensive pitch there. Frederick, we're up 730. We can just give it a look. Just to get some extra points in there. Okay, now we're on to week 3. Now we'll look to spend some of our NIL money if we need to. If there's a guy we really want. Okay, we're 620 points down on Gordon. Even if we spent a lot of money, would we catch up? Probably not. We're probably going to miss out on Gordon, and that's okay. Now McLaughlin, I guess. McLaughlin, my bad. He wants a lot of money, and he doesn't really care. We're going to lose out on him, it looks like, so we'll take that pitch away as well. Hutchison, we're even further behind. He does love money, though. So if we offered him a lot, we could win him. Let's see. Rice has already offered him almost $1 million. Now, he would be a sophomore. Now we're losing out on Browning as well now. Boston College paying $1 million to get him. So will we. Still behind. 1.7. I really don't see them adding much more money, so hopefully that'll get us Browning. French, we're still ahead. We're still ahead on Manning. Maybe just add a little bit of money for a cushion. Love it. The lead is not as good. We need to go ahead and add the pitch back so we don't lose out on him. Looks like we'll get Frederick. That's great. Griffin's a very close race. We're going to try to add a little bit of a cushion to get him. Ingram, we are ahead on. Just add a little bit. Looks like we're behind on a couple of these other guys. Ian Fields still ahead. Probably going to bump him up on the order as well. Because we can take top 9. We're not going to get everyone, of course. We can move this guy up. Okay, is there anyone else that we want to spend money on to make sure we get? So we should be able to sneak Browning away. We're going to get French. So that's 2 guys we're going to pick up. Hoping to get Fields. That's 3. Manning is 4. 5 would love it. Frederick is 6. Griffin, we hope we get at 7. Ingram, we should get at 8. Who would be our 9th guy? Really don't want to pick up another 2 quarterbacks. I mean, that would give us a good chance for a backup. However, Jordan will probably leave if he's not the starter. So we'll move Jordan down some. Let's go ahead and move it to the bottom. Keaton Moody be a quarterback. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we'll see how the final week plays out. See what kind of talent we get. We really want Browning. I hope we get him because we definitely need a good linebacker to help us out. So let's find out. So we pick up Ingram. Nice. We lose out on Gordon, but we knew we would. Ian Fields, major pickup for the offensive line. Jason Frederick giving us a starter at corner. We didn't really try for Caden Butts. He would have been nice to have, but not a major part. Wiseman, we do lose out on Wiseman. Okay, we already moved Jordan down, but we didn't get him anyway. Utah offering lots of money, $3.6 million, almost 3.7. Carter Ramsey, someone that would have been great for us, but we weren't going for. Hutchinson, didn't get him. Oh no. This is pain right here, guys. Joe Browning going to Boston College by 1 point. I would offer slightly more if I knew that was how close it was going to be. Ouch. Okay, love it. We also picked up. We did get Amari French, so he will be our starting quarterback. Let's see, Moody. We pick up Moody with the spot open. We lose out on a close race with Navarez. We probably should have added a little bit of money to get him, but we didn't. Find out who our last couple of guys are. So Jonathan John, we pick him up. A+, going to be a redshirt freshman next season. Lose out on Sneed, but we do pick up Brendan Manning, A+ junior. And we do pick up the good defensive lineman from Memphis, Dustin Griffin. Big pickup right there. Lose out on McLaughlin, but definitely not bad. So with our transfer portal, we lock up a couple of 5-stars. So that's not bad. Let's see where we are in the rankings. Oh, our highest one ever, I'm sure. Number 92 in the country. Not bad, not bad. We're moving on up. I mean, the usual suspects are in front. Alabama, Michigan, USC, Texas, Notre Dame, Georgia, Oklahoma, Florida, Miami, LSU. You can kind of see the rest. Ohio State dropping a little bit. Okay, let's see what kind of updates we can do to the school. Prestige stays the same. Of course, we're not going to spend that much money on NIL. We'll drop that down. Pay our debt. And we're still going to focus on trying to upgrade our facilities as best we can. We're up to a 9. And we're close to raising academics. So we'll drop it a little bit, see if we can find another place to get some. We're really not close to 10 at all, but a little bit can help. Earning breakdown, we do great. We hit every booster goal. That adds a lot of cash. The conference TV deal was nice. We did lose the conference championship game, so not as much money, but we did win our bowl game. It was one of the lesser bowls, but a win's a win, 1.5 million. So we earned 55.875 million. Not bad. Let's see what kind of booster club changes we can get. If anyone wants to join. Probably not since Prestige didn't change, but you never know. Okay, we did add one. We added a silver guy. So now we have 1 diamond, 1 gold, 2 silver, and 2 bronze. We'll skip one more year on conference realignment and we will move next season. Or at least have the attempt. Okay, I think we're on our. I think we're gonna play Wake Forest again. Let me check our history. See if we played them this year. We did, and Hawaii. So actually, we can pick up some new guys for recruiting or possible recruiting visits. I don't want to pick the best teams, of course, but a good matchups will be good for recruiting possibly, especially these teams are ranked when we play them. Let's look for Minnesota. North Carolina. And we'll go Ole Miss. So see how it breaks down. Let's go ahead and move everybody at home for a second to give an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Move one of these guys to away. I'll say we move Minnesota to away. Okay. Not a bad out of conference schedule. A lot of decent teams in there. A couple of teams that are not as good, but we got some decent teams now. Okay, let's advance here. One of the best parts of this game is the off-season training. So let's see if we can get some big rating boost, especially with some of the new guys we brought in. We really need French to have a nice jump. And I'm hoping he will. A minus quarterback. I could see him jumping up at least 4 points. Okay, Holland was the guy we brought back. He wanted to go pro. He stayed. Some decent talent here. We'll see what happens. We can see these facility upgrades can help us out this time. Okay, couple big boosts, not perfect, but couple. So Holland bumps up to a 98, Brunson a 95, Westbrook to a 92. Burgess has a huge jump, 12 points to a 90. Sherman's at 89. You can see these other guys. Fields was the transfer guy we picked up from Georgia. He's an 86 now. He's going to start. Some great improvement by some of our defensive linemen. Still looking for our quarterback, though. Okay, French does jump up 4 points. He's an 80 now. He retains his A minus potential. Not bad. Fisher had a nice jump, 6 points to a 78. So a good backup. Bryce Scott's up to a 78 now. We made a promise for him to get 50 carries. He should be able to do that no problem. So if we're looking, how many guys over 80 rating? Looks like we have 22 over 80, 37 over 75, and 57 over 70. So all in all, not a bad jumps for us. Our offensive line's looking really good. 5 guys over 86. Got a couple of guys as backups that could definitely fill in without any issues. Let's check out our defensive line. I was kind of worried about that. Okay, some big transfers helped us out. Now we have 3 guys over 80, one at 79, and then we have a couple of depth players that could come in if we need them. Linebackers, we are weak there. We missed out on Browning. Hawkins had a big jump. A couple other guys built up to a decent level, but not where I was looking for. DB's looking pretty good. 280 plus players, a 79, a couple of guys in the mid 70s. Safety, 280s, and a couple of guys can fill in. So defense should definitely be better than it was last year. It's not going to be top tier, but we are better. And usually when I do my trainings with the manual trainings, I focus on offense. This season, after we work with our quarterback, we are probably going to focus on the defense. So level 13 offense, that's great. We are now a level 13 defense after the upgrades for last off season. Talent wise, we can definitely look better on defense, and our offense has dropped a little bit. We don't have Bates at quarterback anymore, but a couple other guys are going to be really good for us. Okay, let's see what happens. So hopefully we can get some good bumps. +5, I'll take it. Probably need to bump the backup just in case. +5, nice. You know, we gotta mess with our kicker, make sure he's better. I know I can get a bigger jump on power. Let's go for it. +5. Okay, +3, not bad. Hmm. Here, let's probably try to focus on linebackers. Okay, let's look for recruits. This year we're going to do a little bit different. Only B plus or above we're going to take for our players this year. Also, we're only going to aim for a few guys, probably 12 max. Uh, get the rest on the transfer portal. There's a lot of talent that we usually miss out on because we don't have enough spots. So this year, actually, let's go for just 10 guys. So we'll find guys. I doubt we can get any 5 stars. We'll leave it on there. Who is interested in coming here? Okay, we have a huge advantage over those guys. F plus, don't need them. D plus, don't need them. C plus, no. F, no. Okay, not great start so far. Don't want any junior college players. Take that off. Okay, we're going to add a bunch of guys, but we will take away anyone who is below B plus. Definitely going to try to focus on getting linebackers and linemen. Nothing wrong with them. Okay, on to spring 2. Only a +1 bump. +4, nice. Just check the running backs. Might try to add a little bit to Scott to make it a little bit better when he does come in. He's a 79 now. Good. +4 bump for kicking. Another +1. So we're getting a little bit better at linebacking, but our linebackers are still having a little bit of issues. Okay, let's check the guys that we've added. Find out if any of them are worthy of staying. Like I said, we're only going B plus or better this year, so anyone below is being removed. Definitely doesn't mean they're bad players. I mean, some of the best players in the game will be lower potential players, but definitely A's and B pluses give us a chance to have really good players. D plus, he's gone. D, he's gone. C plus, he's gone. Yeah, we're not finding much, but it happens. I guess it's saying we have a few. Oh, it's not auto signing those pitches for some reason. I guess because they're on defense, they don't want to waste it on them. I don't care. Oh, there's still defensive pitches left. Must just be a little glitch at the beginning, but that's okay. Okay, on to summer 1. Let's check out the offensive linemen. Probably try to build Fields up a little bit. Nice +6 right there. Look for anybody else who's young who could play for us eventually. Looks like everyone's a junior as the backups. Could look at Akers maybe a little bit. +3, nice bump. +5 in speed, I'll take that. +6 in block shedding, that was huge. Hawkins now an 80 overall linebacker. +2 jump. All right, let's check out these guys, see if anyone's staying. Got a couple more B+ players, nice. A lot of guys to get rid of though. Let's find out about the rest. Another A. D+, gone. D, gone. A-, nice. F+, not good. B+, I'll take it. And remove the D. Okay, we still got a couple guys left. Let's find some players. We'll take 2 stars off. I don't have too many 2-star players. Even though they could have a potential and be gems, I would like our recruiting ranking to look a little bit better. Okay, that should be enough to kind of find out if we got any more nice potential players. All right, on to summer 2, last day of training and off-season recruiting. +5 in route running, nice. Okay, let's check out recruits. Looking pretty good. He is a gem. I will hold on to him. He does have a pretty nice rating. C-, D, D, A-, nice. Okay, on to preseason expectations. What does our 80 think we can do? Win 11 games again? Ugh. Okay. So some of these goals look pretty easy. Have a single player get a 1,280. That's going to be a tough one. Okay, we bumped up our defensive talent a lot better this season. 81 rating, which puts us at 56 overall. Our offensive talent's number 24 in the country. We have definitely improved our overall talent. And guys, this is where I'm going to leave you for this video. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy it, please subscribe. All right, guys, have a good one.